Thank you very much. Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Ottawa. Jaideep said he was going to speak in English, but I'm going to speak in Punjabi. It's a Punjabi conference. Yes. Under normal circumstances which the Prime Minister's office मेरी speech लिखेगी कि मैंने आई कहना है, but आज मैं उन्होंने दस्या ही नहीं कि मैं इत्थे आ रहा ताकि वो मैंने स्पीच ही ना दे, ताकि मैं जो गल करांगा अपने दिल तो गल करांगा जो असली गल हैगी। पहला सब तो वड्डी गल हैगी है कि मित्तल साहब नूं खूब खूब बधाइयां होण, उहदी फैमिली नूं खूब सारी बधाइयां होण। एंड सब तो वड्डी गल हैगी कि जयदीप जो दी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है मित्तल साहब नूं रिकग्नाइज किया आज, सो थैंक यू। एंड मित्तल साहब कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस, your speech was very inspirational to a lot of people here. But let's first give Jaideep no vada hath. You have a lovely daughter with a good MC. Okay. And this thing. But for organizing a event karan waste, a event bada important hai, and for somebody like Jaideep ko sara karan waste, इन्हें बहुत बड़ी गल है सारे वास्ते जो पंजाबी है। और ऑफ कोर्स तुहानू पता है मेरी बोली तो जिदा मैं बोल रहा मैं भी पंजाबी है, सो मैंने अपने पंजाबी क्रेडेंशियल्स देने की लोड़ नहीं है। तो मैनू आज बड़ी खुशी हुई कि यह सैमीनार इत्थे होया और पंजाबी लैंग्वेज के बारे च गल आया। मैं थोड़ा कन्फ्यूज़ हो गया सीगा जो मैं सुनिया सीगा तुसी क्या यूनेस्को कहती है पंजाबी लैंग्वेज इज इन ट्रबल। I don't think that is right. I don't think so. I think Punjabi language is rising, and we are all Punjabis, and of course the tragic factor, the partition of India was dividing Punjab into two different countries, was of course the worst thing that could ever happen. Not many people understand the partition's agony because it did not impact. It impacted the Punjabis. It impacted my family that went to Africa, and impacted all of the Punjabis because it was Punjab that got divided. It was not the others. When you go to the other parts of India, they do not understand the pain and the suffering of the Punjabis. And what I find very interesting as Parliamentary Secretary, ਹੁਣ मैं थोड़ा अंग्रेजी बोल रहा ताकि what I find interesting when I go to Punjab in Pakistan, as many of you have gone, as it was alluded today, I find it is the same culture, the same food, the same language, the same thinking. If you want to say to me that the thinkings of Pakistanis are different from the thinkings of India, is absolutely nonsense. Because when I'm talking to the people on the street, minus the leaders and minus the politicians and minus the military leaders, but when you're talking to the guy on the street, either in Lahore or in Amritsar or everything, the thinking is the same, the food is the same, the idea is the same, the desire is the same, So this artificial creation that took place. Therefore, it is important for countries like Canada, which is outside the realm of the local politics, to bring all these groups together. And so today here, the World Punjabi Conference is bringing all of you together, whether they're from Pakistan, whether they are from India or from the rest of the world, bringing together under the umbrella of the Punjabi culture, the strength of the Punjabi culture. Less, of course, I am biased because I am Punjabi, but let's not say that the strength of the Punjabi culture is very, very, very strong, very important, and it can be seen in Canada. Tonight, recipients of this award, we have here the first South Asian Punjabi lady who joined the RCMP, and if you go around the breadth everywhere else, you will see Punjabis rising to the occasion. Punjabis have never stood back when it comes to a challenge. That is all over Canada to be seen. So Canada is indeed very proud to be home to such a large Punjabi community. And it is upon us to continue building this Punjabi culture, the Punjabi, and sharing it with all the other Canadians as one of the many multicultural strengths we have of this country. I found it completely strange. Well, I know I didn't find it strange. I, as Parliamentary Secretary for 14 years, have visited Europe on many occasions, have visited Britain, have visited Germany, France, everywhere else. Matter of fact, after the 2011, the September 11th attacks in New York City, the committee, Foreign Affairs Committee, including myself, went around the world talking to all the others to find out, that there will be more harmony in this country and not the hatred that was coming out from following the September 11th attacks. And what I found in Europe was a different kind of an attitude. It was not an attitude of openness. The countries that have stood for liberal democracies, the countries that have asked for tolerance, are the same countries where their own actions and this thing will not allow the openness to take place. Which is why Chancellor Merkel, as well as President Sarkozy, declared 6 months ago that multiculturalism was a failure. It stunned many of us. I have attended 3 conferences on Alliance of Civilization under the United Nations banner to bring communities together. After my first meeting in Spain, Madrid, the second one was in Turkey, I said I'm not coming because I think, Canada has nothing to learn from you guys. We're way, way advanced. I was told that if Canada does not come on the world stage and show its openness and all these things, then the conference would be a failure, because Canada is an example, is a prime example of how multiculturalism works. And that today can be seen here by the Punjabi Cultural Association, Punjabi Conference, by everywhere else. And I've talked with the Germans, and I've talked with, but that's fine. They say that, but that is all right. I say, as the public opinion figures, we got to do our business in our country to build our country. We are not going to worry about those people. We are going to set an example around the world to say what Canada is all about. Let me say, I've been a parliamentary secretary for 6 years, and I've been attending world conferences representing Canada. This is exactly what people said. They said, it's an amazing country you have. Because when they say a British representative, we know it's going to be a British guy. When they say it's an Indian representative, we know it's going to be an Indian guy. When they say an African representative, it's going to be that. But when they say Canada, we don't know who that person is. It could be anybody from any part of the world representing Canada on a world stage. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our strength. And now coming back to what Jaideep did for this Punjabi cultural thing here. This is a moment of proudness, a moment, look, I don't know, but let me just say, you can open up the TV and watch our national game in Punjabi. There is a channel that says hockey in Punjabi. Where else are you going to get that? However, I also wanted to say this, that the torch of the Punjabi culture, multiculturalism in a larger scale, and Canada on a world stage is carried by all of you, not by us. not by me, by all of you. You are all the ambassadors. Right? You carry the torch. When you go around, say you are a proud Canadian. When you're going around, so it is up to you, ladies and gentlemen, to continue this torch. We can do our small little share, but I think it would be absolutely wrong, and this thing, to give us the credit. The credit goes to you, people like Jaydeep, like all of you who have come out here, to Mr. Mittal and Mr. Narayan and all the others who are going to be honored tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big hand of applause and a big thank you.